Orange is a very tasty fruit which is having loads of fiber, which is a soluble fiber, and it is having good amounts of vitamin C. Especially the color itself says that it is rich in beta carotene. So this is a very low calorie fruit which is really low in carbohydrate, very low in glycemic index, and it is a mouth watering fruit. If you take 100 or 150 grams also, your sugars are never raising. So people who are having well controlled diabetes can take up to 200 grams of orange every day. So ensure that you will not take fruit juice. I mean, orange juice should be avoided, but freshly grown oranges can also, every time you can take oranges because of its loads of vitamin C content. It has good amounts of potassium, magnesium. It also has good amounts of beta carotene. As I told you, all soluble fiber is really good in this. So it relieves us from constipation. It also lowers the cholesterol. So orange is really a healthy fruit. All the diabetics can safely take 150 to 200 grams of oranges, provided if it is a typical tropical fruit, it is locally available, it is always ideal than the cold stored ones. So 150 grams to 200 grams of oranges are always allowed for diabetics. Apple is a really good fruit which is having good amounts of soluble fiber. It has pectins. It is basically a low calorie fruit. Around 100 grams of apple gives us around 50 kilocalories of energy. It has little of vitamin C. It has little of potassium, magnesium and phosphorus. Basically, it keeps the sugars under control. It lowers the cholesterol. It keeps our colon neat and clean. So basically, this apple size should be around 100 grams. So happily 1.5 apple of this size or this size, one big apple, a diabetic can always take. Watermelon basically is a very good fruit. It has a lot of moisture in that. 98% of the fruit has moisture in that and is very rich in all the minerals and also has good amounts of vitamins. Especially it is very low in calorie. So 100 grams of watermelon gives us 16 kilocalories of energy. It is having good amounts of potassium, which is really good for all the hypertensives. It is having good amounts of iron in that. It is the only fruit which has good amounts of iron, 7 to 8 milligrams of iron for 100 grams of watermelon. So the only worrisome thing about the watermelon is its glycemic index is really high. So the glycemic index is more than 70, it is around 72. So we need to take it wisely. Do not exceed the quantity of watermelon. Let's say it is 100 to 150 grams per day is okay. So people who have good control of diabetes can happily take 150 grams of watermelon whenever they feel like taking.